Just want to make sure you guys can complete these notes. So the job of the legislative branch is to pass or make laws. The legislative branch is divided into two parts, two houses, which are the House of Representatives and the Senate. Only Congress can declare war. So the president is the commander-in-chief, but only Congress can declare war. Powers that are forbidden to Congress. So these are things that they cannot do. They cannot put a tax on goods going from one state to another. So they cannot, so there's no penalty from one state to another. And there can be no ex post facto laws. So they can't make something a crime that was not a crime like at the time it was committed. So they can't say, yesterday you did that thing and it was okay, but now it's not okay and we're going to charge somebody with that crime. So the House of Representatives has 435 members, and there are 3 qualifications for becoming a member of the House of Representatives. So if someone wants to become a member of the House, they must be 25 years old. They must have been a U.S. citizen for 7 years, and they must live in and there's a typo here, so it should be district that elects them. So they are elected by the district. Only Congress can make laws. So what that means is that the president and the judicial branch cannot make laws. The House of Representatives term is 2 years, and the number of representatives a state sends to the House of Representatives is based on the state's population. All spending bills start in the House, and the leader is called the Speaker of the House. The requirements for being in the Senate. So a person must be 30 years old to run for Senate. They must have been a U.S. citizen for 9 years before the election, and they must live in the state that elects them. The term of office for a member of the Senate is 6 years, and each state gets 2 senators, so that will give a total of 100 senators. On to the executive branch. So this is led by the president. The job of the executive branch is to carry out or enforce the laws. The president is the head of the executive branch. The president is elected in November, like this November, and then will take office in January. The president's cabinet advise him. These are the Departments of Defense, Departments of the Interior. There's a bunch of different departments that make up the cabinet. To run for president, a person must be at least 35 years old. They must be a natural-born citizen, and they must live within the borders of the U.S. for the 14 years prior to the election, before the election. The president's term of office is 4 years, and the president can only be elected to 2 terms. So the longest a president can serve is 8 years. So 2 4-year terms would equal 8 years. The president can make treaties, but those have to be approved by the Senate. And then judicial branch. The job of the judicial branch is to interpret laws and settle disputes. They also try cases under law and determine the constitutionality of laws. There are 9 Supreme Court justices, 1 Chief Justice, and 8 Associate Justices. The term of the office for a federal judge is life, and judges are nominated by the president but must be approved by the Senate.